Grant, how excited are you about turning out for Kingsland Town?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think everyone's been... there's been rumours, been snippets, there's been rumours flying around for a long while. And that's probably about as long as we've been speaking about it. So they'd have been a lot keen to do it a lot sooner rather than later, especially the chairman and Cully. But I just wanted to sit back and see what offers came up and sit and have some time with the kids and stuff and kind of reflect on what I've been. I said I've been doing this job for a long while now. And I've had offers to do step aside, stop playing and do coaching and stuff, but I still think at this moment in time it's probably the right thing to me to do, come and play. Them opportunities are there to do elsewhere in a lot higher divisions, but I just felt it was right. I think I came to a decision last week, sitting down with the wife and said, look, this is what I'm going to do, and she totally backed it, and once she'd done that, I think I realised that it was the right thing to do.
It's the kind of move that strikes me as it underlines your hunger to keep playing.
That's it. That is it. As I said, I could have still went and played at different divisions, but it was kind of, I didn't want to travel. I didn't want to do that because not the fact that this is an easy option because it's around the corner. The fact is I've done it, and I've been in a car sitting 4 or 5 hours, and it's no good for your body to keep doing that, especially at my age. I feel that coming here, they've got some good group of players who can push on and achieve stuff. The chairman speaks about what he wants to do, and I just think it's a right fit, really. I've spoke to you many a times and said to you before, sometimes you get a feeling, and I had that when I went to Shrewsbury when I left Nottingham Forest to drop down the divisions to go there, and it was the right move. So I think sometimes you've got to go with your gut, and the good thing for me is I've got the opportunity to work with Ian Culverhouse again. We spoke at length about doing coaching and being involved on that side of stuff, and it gives me the opportunity to kind of start what I've done with Hibs a little bit last year by playing games and doing the 20s, and it worked really well. It gives me the opportunity to do both sides of what I want to be, and I think everyone knows that ambition wise, once I hang up the boots, is to go into coaching and then management.
Yeah, Ian's done a cracking job so far in a relatively short space of time. I mean, how impressed are you now he's going out on his own, and what's he like compared to coach Ian Culverhouse?
I said I don't know that side because I've not seen him as a manager yet, but I have seen him on the sideline. But I think you always know that he always had that in him to do that. I think it just worked really well with him and Paul at Norwich. He'd done a lot of the coaching, and I think everyone knows how good Paul was on a weekend. And his coaching was phenomenal as well. So we were very lucky. We had two very, very good coaches and two people who were very strong-willed. And his sessions are very similar and dynamic, and the boys like them here, and that's what you kind of learn off you. But you know, it's very easy to walk out in a session, which I've learned, and it's all put on for you, and you think this is a good session. I've now learned that it's very difficult to achieve that all the time. So you've got to learn off very, very good coaches, and this gives me the fantastic opportunity because I don't want to hang up my boots. I said I'm very lucky last year to do what I've done and achieve what I achieved, and medals, no matter what level you play at, you just want to win and you want to achieve.
Yeah, because if you came here for the easy life, you're probably not going to get it because the expectations now are going to be huge after you and Simon come in.
There's always huge. I think there was at the start of the season that they always thought they had an opportunity to get up, and I think the group believed that. Speaking to a few of them like Jarvis and lads I got to know, that was always their thing from the start of the season. So I think it's always a deal. I've said that it's been there. Any football club you go to, no matter what level you are, everyone wants success. Everyone will talk about we want to finish mid-table and stuff, but they always want that little bit of achievement. And I think the one thing about the Leicester thing that happened is I think everyone give that optimism even more, that everyone believes that it could be them. So but let's get it right, we're coming here because we want to achieve stuff, and the same with Laps. I've known him for years now, and there's no way in the world he's going to come in here and just rest on his laurels and think, right, I'm only around the corner and I've signed at Kingsland and I'll just go there and enjoy myself for the next couple of years and that's me done. That's not in his DNA whatsoever, and it's certainly not in mine.
It's quite nice you two coming together from the same club with how well you get on together and things like that.
Yeah, well, it's been good. As I said, I've spoke to him and he's probably had the same situation as me. He's had opportunities to go elsewhere. He's looked at different opportunities, and he's at a time in life now where he's looking at what he wants to do next step as well. So it'll be good for him to see and assess stuff. And when you've been injured, which he has, and you come back, you want that hungry more. You want to come back. You want to show what you can do. And it's pretty similar to me when I came back from my knee at Wigan. I think everyone thought I was finished then. It took me a lot longer to get back than I thought it would be. And I achieved what I achieved last year at Hibs. So it just shows you, if you've got the desire and you've got the work ethic to put it all together, then you can achieve whatever you want to do.
And I think you said in the press conference, you basically know the squad already, don't you? Because they were all kids at Norwich when you were at Carrow Road and Colney.
Yeah, well, a lot of them were, yeah. So which is good. So they'll know well, it's different when you go in, and they'll know exactly what I'm about because I've known them for a long time now. As much as you don't speak to them all the time, they still know how I'm all about anyway. So, but they've got a good group in there. They've got a good squad, and that's the main thing. And as I said, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be walking. If people think I'm just going to sign here and I'm going to walk straight into the first thing, I wouldn't dare dream that on anyone. I'll have to work harder than anyone to get my spot, and then it's up to me once I've got it to keep all of it.
Yeah, I was going to say, you kind of mocked my dressing room question a little bit in the press conference because, you know, the doors are probably the same size, as you rightly said, but ultimately that it is a different dynamic that you're going to walk into, and you may have to consider that a little bit, will you?
I don't think so. I don't think you ever have to do. You could say that when I went to Hibs, really, for going there. Do you know what I mean? They're just... You go in and people, the one thing I learned as you get older, because you know so many people, you've always bumped into someone along the way, and as you get older everyone knows more about you, but it doesn't change. It was probably worse when you walked in as a kid because you didn't really know anyone, you didn't really know what to do, and you always kind of had to go and shine and you impress. The one thing I've learned is if you're always yourself in a dressing room, just be yourself. Like, people either gravitate you or they won't like you, but you can't change for anyone. You've got to just keep going because what's worked for you for the last 18 years has obviously done somewhat well.
Good man, Grant. And just finally then, when you get out on the pitch, you're going to be looking forward to this? You're going to be hungry? Goals? Targets?
No, you never put targets, you know me better than that. You just want to win games. I always said it's never been about me, it's always about the team winning. I've never been about the one who scores the goals. As long as we walk off them, we've won, that's fine by me. So, but I'm just looking forward to get out there and playing again. So I've had too long off now, enjoying being at home, and I've been lucky that I've been doing exercise in between and playing little charity games and do a five-a-side in there. So yeah, I'm good to go. So I just want to kind of get going now and see what the next few weeks bring.
Cheers, Grant.
Thank
Good
you.
luck, mate.
Cheers.